Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris the High Guy Jacobs, and today we're going to take a look at the Antpede. The Antpede Hunt, the bug hunt, or anything else you'd like to think about or how you'd like to call it. This big thing here, right here, the seismic wave trap, summoning the big bug, and the entire alliance going to town and hopefully killing it. Now, first and foremost, you're going to understand a couple of things I'm going to run through. We're going to be running that Antpede here in about 3 minutes. But there's a couple of things I want to touch base with just to kind of give you guys the best idea on how to score the most amount of points. Now, first and foremost, let's talk about placement. I've gone all the way around in a circle. I've done square placement for your hive. Truth be told, it doesn't matter. It really, really doesn't. In my opinion, this abstract kind of circle routine provides more spaces for you to actually summon zombies, whereas if you're packed into a tight circle too tight, sometimes you can't actually summon zombies from your bag, so you want to be careful of that. Next, in order to get top damage, there's a couple quick things you want to do. First off, you want to find an enemy or an empty base and then scout them. This is going to provide you with a battle fever buff. Now, for those who don't know, you only need to actually send it from there. I don't actually have to have it go all the way. You can retreat and still get that battle fever buff, which gives you an attack plus 3% for 15 minutes. So you do have to refresh that halfway through the Antpede. Next, what you want to do is you want to go into your buffs and you want to go ahead and activate one of your multipliers here. You can either do a ×4 or, pardon me, your expansion times 25%, and your attack by 5%, or if you're really pushing for top rewards and you have the troop counts, go ahead and use that 50%, and then go ahead and use that 10% here as well. I'm not going to, because we can kill a tier 6 no problem and I can get top damage, so there's no need for me to. But if you're looking to increase your might or your damage, pardon me, against the Antpede, that's going to be how you're going to do it. Okay, you want to activate those buffs and have them triggered. Now they last a long time, 24 hours and 4 hours. So you can activate them anytime before Antpede, and it'll still be activated during Antpede. Okay, so those couple of quick buffs will give you additional power or additional damage against the Antpede. The next thing you want to do is you want to set up your first rally to be your most damaging heroes that you have. Now, if you are an infantry, that pair up is going to look a little bit something like a Dutt and Miyamoto. If you're a rider, it's going to probably look like Bella and Elena. If you're a ranged, it's probably going to look like Lewis and Julia, or Julia Lewis, or something like that. Okay? So, that being said, you want to send your highest 2 damagers. You don't want to send defense, and you absolutely don't want to send someone like Liam or someone like Peggy or Russell or any of those kind of guys. Don't send those. Send your most damaging line. If you have the capability as well to restrict those, depending on the heroes that you're using, you might have to restrict your rallies, which is totally fine and acceptable. Okay, that's not a problem. Now, the concept of Antpede is to basically get as many rallies as you can in, and obviously, how it is, kill the damn bug. You get 5 rallies, you're gonna start one and then join as many as you can. Okay? So we're gonna walk through this together. We're gonna start them together, show you exactly how I do it, and show you how those numbers start to pile up. Okay? So we've got our march coming in. We're gonna start here in 2 seconds. So let's rally. We're gonna start a rally right off the bat. We're going to choose our infantry or our ranged, and we're gonna lock that to ranged. Okay? There we go. So now anyone who joins has to have ranged. Next, we're going to go through and we're going to join the rallies of the strongest players. Okay? So next, we're going to go here. Oh, I should have sent more troops, but I didn't. That's okay. Don't forget to use all your troops as much as you can. Let's see if we can find another one. Nolan is also restricted here. Let's see if we can get one in on him. Nope, not enough troops. Not for that. Let's see who else we can join. These are restricted to... Okay, Mel. You've done it for anything. I don't think I have enough. Oh, I do have enough infantry for full there. Oh, he's already lost out. See, you do have to be quick in a lot of these ones, right? So you want to make sure that your marches are kind of set out so that you can just click and go, right? And all you want to do is join the marches of the strongest players that you can find. The strongest players on your team, and subsequently, which will obviously lead to the strongest rallies because they've got the strongest heroes, right? So let's go ahead and find some other people to join. We can join I Am Legends. We've got a couple more at the bottom here. If you're ever looking for them, they always spawn at the bottom of the list. Do I still have riders? I don't have enough, but it's restricted. That's all right. And then, of course, as soon as you refresh it, they're not here anymore. They go back to the list. Okay? So let's see if we can find another one. We can join Dizobaki's here. And for these ones, after you send your first march, the rest of them actually doesn't matter. You can send any heroes because it's just the troops that are benefiting from the benefiting the rally. Everything else is based on the heroes that are leading the rally. So, for example, that's why you want to send your 2 largest or your 2 best, right? So I'm sending Lewis and Julia, and Lewis is currently sitting at 1.3. He's not my strongest. Bella is stronger, but because range does more damage, it's a good fair exchange, as well as my Lewis is awakened. So it'll kind of be a toss-up whether I want to send ranged or riders, but for this situation, I'm showing it off being the best damaging that you can, which is typically, because they do more damage, the ranged characters. Okay? And at this point, we're just simply going to wait for those rallies to march. Now, they're going to start off in about a couple of minutes here. And all we're going to do is we're going to wait for them to rally, and we're going to wait for them to start hitting and dealing damage. And this is really all the event is. You send out 5 marches, you send out 5 rallies, and then you wait for the caves. Now, people are going to go, what the heck are caves? Well, if you'll notice right here, it says caves appearing in 4 minutes, 52 seconds. This means in 5 minutes, you're going to get 1, 2, or 3 caves that spawn on the map that you have to race to scout. Now, it's a race because each cave can only be scouted 10 times total. And if you have an alliance with 30, 40, 50 people online, like currently right now, we have 42 people that are online. That's 42 people that are going to be fighting for those scouts, which means those caves are going to disappear very, very quickly. Okay? So, and I'll teach you and I'll show you a trick on how to find those caves quickly so that you don't have to, or you have more of a chance of actually collecting them. Okay? And again, in 4 minutes and, well, just over 4 minutes. Now, let's check those rallies out. We're looking at 48 seconds until they start walking, which is not bad. 34 seconds. If you want, if you look in your technology, rally charge and lightning rally will really increase your overall damage because it'll get your rallies out faster, which means you're doing more damage. Okay, so just add that out in your technology. Get those rallies, you know, the 2 that I just mentioned that I totally forgot about. Rally charge and lightning rally. Get those leveled up if you want to do extra damage to the Antpede, because it will actually influence how fast those go out. But now we're marching, right? So we've got Gorilla in marching. Now everyone's starting to march, so we're going to start doing some damage. And we're going to start putting up some numbers. Okay? Let's actually see what we can actually start doing. So Lewis is going to be out there. We're going to have the rest of them are running on everybody else's heroes. See, there we go. Now we're going to start to get into the bigger drops. Now that I have all 5 attacking almost, except for 1 we're still waiting on. 1.5 million. 2 million. Once we get that other one in, it'll start going up a little bit faster. But here, I mean, basically the entire concept is to just join the strongest and send the strongest. But keep your rally march not defensive. Don't send a Raiguro. Don't send, don't send here. Don't send Peggy. Don't send the other girl. What's her name? Maxine. Don't send Maxine. They don't do anything for you. Send Julia. Send Bard. Send Lewis. Send Adut. Send Miyamoto. Don't send Jaden. He's poo-poo buckets. Parked on Wook is more defensive. You don't necessarily need him. I'd go more Bella Elena if you can. And then basically just let your numbers run up from there. Now, all we're trying to do in the first here is achieve 83 million total. Okay? So that's 83 million in the entire event. Now, this is the first time I'm using this account, so we're really kind of experimenting here. And I didn't get to join the best marches that I wanted to. But we should still, we should still have no problem getting the max rewards. We're already a 10th of the way through. And a minute and a half left until caves appear. Okay? Now here's the kicker. You have to join the marches with the people with the strongest heroes. Right? So if you join the wrong marches, kind of like I did here, you're not going to get at near as many points as you could if you were to join the other way. My next rally that I'm going to start is going to be Bella, because I want to see if Bella actually does more damage, and then I can compare the reports afterwards. But 13.5 million, 14 million already. Caves appearing in 45 seconds. And it simply goes on this. Now, this basically gives you enough time to get in 2.5 rallies. And if you have that technology upgraded, you can almost get 3 full rallies in. All right? Which allows you, obviously, to do way more damage and allows you more to mitigate and kind of plan out, kind of mitigate and plan out, and so you can kind of see how much damage you're going to do overall. Right? If you think about it, you have effectively 3 waves, 2.5 waves. So if you only get 30,000 or 30 million or say, 15 million in your first rally, then you're going to have a really tough time getting to those max rewards at a level 10, which is currently what we're doing. Okay? The levels go up every single time you beat it. Okay, hey, scouts are up. I forgot this. We'll have to go for the next one. But these are the caves. So we're going to scout. I didn't see where the other ones are. We're going to miss these ones. See how fast they go away? See all these people coming in? It's going to go away before we get there. Yeah. Goes away before we get there. So we end up getting only one thing. It's a race. I'll show you one more here for the Antpede. It comes back in 7.5 minutes. And then that will be the video. After we show you how to get those cave secrets, that'll be the video. So we're already at 24 million, 25 million, pardon me. We're already halfway through. Right? We're just about halfway through the HP of the first one, and we're already only on the first rally. So we have no problem taking out this level 10 hive mind, which, if you think about it, for the rewards that you're getting, 126 carbon plates, a whole bunch of experience, a whole bunch of training speed ups. That's a pretty good reward that you get for absolutely for free every week. So this is kind of one of those reasons why you want to focus on getting good scores. Man, Unrivaled always dominates in this event. But again, I'm experimenting here with this one, and in doing so, I ended up missing out on joining the right rallies. So, 6 minutes until those caves. Let me explain the cave trick to you first. And then I'll show you how it works, okay? So, these are all attacking right now. Oh, actually, before I can do that, let me show you this. See this number here, 24? When that number hits 25, every time he gets there, he uses his ability, it charges up that number. At 25, it sends them all home. Okay? So now let's rally. Oh, it's forcing me to do that. So we're going to do it this way. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're going to rally, and we're going to send our bikers. And we're going to see if we can do this instead. Okay? Next, we're going to go and join the right groups. Let's join MK's group. Because MK is pretty strong. Let's join... Gorillan, because Gorillan is pretty strong. Let's join Matma, because Matma's pretty strong. And Thunder's going to be still attacking for a little bit for one more skill. And then I'll join another rally. There we go. So Peter can get sent home. And now I can join my last rally. Let's join... Pocho's pretty strong, but I think I can find someone stronger. Duck's already gone. Benkai's late. Davin's pretty fun. But see, the other difference is I'm not sending the additional 25% troops, right? And once you equate that over to here, there's a lot of additional damage. But I'm already at 36 million. And if you look at the total, right? The total of what I'm trying to get to is only 83.5. So I'm right on par to be able to beat that. No problem. Right? We're only a third of the way through about. And I'm more than a third of the way through. I'm more than a third of the way through. So I should have no problem getting the max rewards. We can look at those reports later, so I can show you what the damage we're doing is. Well, let's do it now. We got 3.5 minutes. Let's take a look at the one that we started. Okay? And show you what damage we did. It's gotta be in... Oh, it's over in... Duh. So let's find the one that we did, right? What's that, 10 million right there? Yeah, so we have to join the right ones. That's what it comes down to. If we join the right ones, we do more damage. If you don't join the right ones, you end up not doing damage. Jaden... I mean, not Jaden. Lee. Oh, that hurts. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do this. You want a hard-hitting individual, not area of attack. Charlie, not bad, but don't do this. You can do better. Here's something good. I mean, except it's got Jaden. Oh, Jaden as a co-lead. Oh, that hurts. Again, don't do this. You want to do the hard-hitting ones. Right? Louis, Julia. Bella. I went Bella and Catherine, because both Bella and Catherine are awakened. I could have gone Elena too, but my Elena is not very good. Not currently anyways. She still has a little bit of work to do. Let me actually see something here. I want to see what her damage actually is. Next attack deals bonus damage. So you're still doing 24, like 12,400. So it's not bad. You know, she's not bad, but she's just not great. There's just better options. Like, it might be better to go her Elena. But we'll see. We'll see what my reports tell me compared to my ranged. I think the Bella will do better anyways. Okay, we got caves appearing in a minute. I'm going to show you this trick. It's very, very simple. Because people are always like, how do I find them? How do I find the caves? How do I find the caves? Well, it's very, very simple. All right, we're attacking. We're good. Start generating some more points. So it caves up in 25 seconds. So you guys understand this part here? Like I said, when those get to 25, it sends you home. It's a 25 marker, or a 25 skill counter, if you will. Caves are going to show up in about 10 seconds. So 10 seconds left to do. What you want to do is zoom out of the map just until you get to see the blue. Okay, just until you see the blue. Count to 10, and what you'll notice is, see, they popped up. You saw them pop up. So once you see where they pop up, you can be the first ones to get them. I only saw where one was. I didn't see the other ones. I missed the other ones. But you'll at least be able to get to see one. And as long as you see one, chances are you'll be able to get to it. Okay, so I ended up getting 2. Cool. Now, what can you get from the hidden caves? Well, this right here is your normal drop. This is available every single time. If you're lucky, you'll get something like some fragments. You could get relocators. You could get, like in that last time, we got badges. If you look over here, you can get advanced search maps, 4-hour speed ups, relocators, legendary hero fragments, victory badges, like we talked about, random relocators. So, it's worth it to try to get 1 or 2 of them, but don't be mad if you don't get them, because it's a race. It really is. Now, if you want a better chance at it, there is a tech. Let's see here. I think it's... Hold on. Science. No, it might be... No. Nope, it's not those. It's going to be in... Might be at the scout camp itself. Where is my scout camp? Where is my... Oh, right over here. Scout camp. So, if you... yeah, right here. So, if you level up your scout camp, you're going to level up the speed of your scouts. Which means that you can get to those races, you can race to those things better. So level up your scout camp, that'll increase your speed, which will allow you to scout faster, which gives you more of a chance to get in those caves. And the rewards are random, but they can be pretty good. You can get victory frags, you can get, victory badges, you can get legendary fragments, searches, you name it. So don't forget how to do those. But guys, this is it. I mean... We're 2/3 of the way through. We've already killed a damn thing. All we're doing now is padding our stats for damage. All we're doing now is trying to make sure that everyone gets over this, this right here, this 83.5 million. We want as many players as possible to get above 83.5 million. And I only have 20 million left to go, and I still have over 10 minutes. So I've got tons of time to get my max rewards. Especially since we're moving up a lot faster. Remember, we had 35 before. See, we're already almost at, we're already almost at the same amount that we had before, and we still have over half the timer on these things, right? We still have, well, some of them have 6, some of them have 10 still, 14, right? So we still have a lot of time on some of these rallies. And we still have 11 minutes, so we still have a whole other one more cave, which basically means one more whole rally. So we got tons of time. All right. And if you notice, guys, our rankings is also increased, so we're earning points faster than some people. Granted, Unrivaled and Duckastrovy are just dominating this again. They always do really, really well. But that's just me. There's a large variance in the rallies that people join, and if you don't join the right ones, you kind of miss out. But look at this. We already, we still haven't been sent home on any of our rallies. They're still out, and we've still acquired the same amount. So we've got tons of time to hit those max rewards before the end. So we lose 1. Now we can join Unrivaleds. So if we're going to join one, we want to join the best damaging one, right? Now let's rally. Let's rally. And let's actually send Elena. Elena. And we're going to send just the bikes. Now, I should have done this already, but I didn't. Scout this again. And make sure we join the right ones. Duck's already... Oh, that's why he kicked mine out. That bastard! Nope, let's join Miss R's instead. Because Miss R is doing more damage. Let's... Who else can we join here? We want to join the people who are at the top. Oh, we can't join Unrivaleds. Cobra's is already full. Ducks is full. All these ones are full. Gorillan is just brand new, so let's go and join his. Do I have enough infantry? Nope, and I don't want to send that. 73.7 million. And all we're looking for again, all I really shoot for, and all you really need to shoot for is this right here. The max rewards, 83.5. As soon as you get that, you don't really need to push for more. But let's take a look at some of these reports. I want to see which one is actually better. Yeah, this one here, I'm doing 15 million versus the other one that I had on my ranged, where I believe I was only doing 9. Yeah. So my riders definitely are better. Now I'm going to see wholeheartedly if, well, I won't have enough time because it's only 2.5. A minute until caves show up. Minute till caves. Oh, I thought I already had my other rally up. Guess not. Let's find another rally quickly. Nope, there's not enough. Not enough people in that one. I want to join one of the ones that are the fastest to go. Do I have enough riders for that? No, I didn't think so. Oh, see, all these ones are brand new, and if I have to join them... Do I have enough there? Yeah, there we go. It just sucks. You want to join the ones that are able to get out earlier. Seven seconds. So again, zoom out until you get to the blue. Count to 5. And there we go. So I got one over here. One down here. And I didn't see where the other one is. All the way up here. See if we can get 1 or 2. I think we got 1. I think we got 2. Yeah, we got 2. Got some searches there and the regular. So, 1 special one, 1 regular. Not bad. Not bad. I love the smell of poo. Shout out to all the people in my I love the smell of poo chat. Oh boy. It dragged in the comments for that one. But guys, that's it. We're just going to kind of let the timer run out here. It's going to disappear in 5 minutes. That's why you want to get your rallies going. But as long as you upgrade that information, or as long as you upgrade that technology, you can get those rallies pumping out earlier. Like if we're looking here, we're going to have almost 5 whole minutes. Right? Almost 5 minutes with that third rally going out, which is like pretty good. That's going to allow for a lot more damage overall. Which in turn allows everybody else more damage, right? Because if you're able to get your rallies out earlier and everyone's allowed to join them, that's more damage overall, right? So let's see what it looks like. We got 4.5 minutes. We're already at 74 million. We should have no problem getting to the 83.5 that we need. 4 minutes left. Just waiting for all the marches to hit. At least our big ones are hitting. That's all that really matters. Again, 83.5 million is all we're looking for. Now, could I have done better? Absolutely. And I should be pushing for better every single time. But again, I have to preface this. This is the first time I'm using this account, so I'm just getting used to how the heroes work and what its favorites are. So that's why I didn't get near as much damage as I wanted. But we're still getting max, and that's all that matters. Send your strongest heroes, regardless of the troop type, right? We've just figured out that even though I've got Lewis awakened and I've got a Julia that's pretty close to awakened, I don't have the armaments to make them very, super strong. So I'm better off sending my damaging riders, which, as we can see, we've already now just hit the 83.5 million with 2.5 minutes left to go. We might even crack 90 million, which is not a bad showing. It's not great. I could definitely do better, like I said. But that's my fault. That's not anything else. That's just on me. So 2.5 minutes. We've now cracked that 83.5. We're getting full rewards. We're getting the Alliance rewards for capturing for victory, which, to be honest, the Alliance rewards I think need to be updated. I mean, this right here is not great. You're still giving parked on Wook fragments. So, it's still, how you say, a la poupie. It's still how you say I like the smell of poo. What the heck is that, chat? I love the smell of poo. Yep, I love the smell of poo. God, you guys are crazy. All right, minute and a half. See, we're now cracked 90 million. So think about it. In the first one, we did 35 million. In the second rally, we did another 35 million. That brought us to 70. In this third rally, we've already done 25.5 million. So there's really no excuse as to not being able to get top rewards. I've done this even with my 85 million account. So, and that's even running infantry, right? So running solely infantry. But remember, a lot of this can also come from those other buffs. I didn't activate plus 25% troops, and I didn't activate the plus 5% attack either. All I have is the battle fever. Okay? If I was to activate, I mean, you could add another 25% to this already, and we're at 125, 130 million, you know what I mean? Just by increasing the amount of troops that we send out. Now, does sending out 25% more troops equate to 25% more damage? I don't know. That's an interesting question because they're all rallies, so you're only sending a marginal amount of each rally. But that'd be interesting to actually do the math on. I haven't done it. But look at this. We're already we cracked 100 million. I think this is one of my better performances anyways. I think this is definitely better than what I did on my other one. And I screwed up. So we started with 35 million at the beginning. We're already over 35 million. We still have, effectively almost 6 or 7 rotations left. Long time. But that's it. And then you have this right here. And I love this. I love this right here. This makes me just tickled pink. I love to see all those troops walking away. Whoa, that looks so cool. But that is Antpede, folks. It's very simple. It's very similar. I'm gonna sneeze. Just give me 1 second. But that's it. Send your strongest troops. Restrict if you have to. If you've got someone like Bella or a Dut who benefits from only leading those types of troops that they are specific for. But send your specific troops. So if you're an infantry main, send a Dut and Miyamoto. If you're a rider main, send Bella and Elena. Or Bella and freaking Sven. Or, you know what I mean? Like, your best lineup that you can. If you're a ranged main, well, you got a lot of options. Julia Chun, Julia Lewis, doesn't really matter. Send your 2 best. And, focus on that. Then join the rallies of the strongest players. That's how you make the most amount of points. Is it unfair? Yes, kind of, because some players are really going to struggle unless they end up joining the strongest lines. They're going to end up struggling to do damage because their line will do 2 million versus mine doing 15 million. But at the end of the day, as long as you're following these simple guidelines, you should have no problem getting max rewards. Or at least eventually getting them as you build your account up. I know that because we have a lot of, people jumping back and forth with, might and stuff like that, or they're jumping back and forth between regions, that sometimes, and a lot of times, you have 10 million players or 50 million players in the same alliance as 127 million players and things like that. But as long as you join those harder or those leaders, you have a much, much better chance of at least getting more of those rewards as you can. Okay? Super, super simple. Send your strongest troops. Join the strongest rallies. Don't forget your battle fever. Don't forget your buffs. Send your additional troops. Send as many troops as you can. And this is the only time I'm going to say that cars are okay to send. If you have no other troops to send, if you've sent everything and all you're left sending is cars, hey, in my opinion, send them. Send everything that you can. Send cars last, obviously. But if you're sending every single troop that you can, then send everything. Because you want to do as much damage as you can. Okay? But that's it, folks. Thanks very much for tuning in. That is everything for the Antpede. Tips, tricks, and all the know-how on how to do it, how to get the caves, and everything. All you got to do, again, one last thing before we go. Zoom out. Go from there. Right? Zoom out. Count down from 10 seconds. Once you're at that 10-second countdown, see them appear, scout them real quick. Pretty simple. But that being said, folks, I'm finished. I'm done with today. So I'd love to say thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button. Go ahead and comment down below. Hit the like button if you liked what you saw or you learned something new. Comment below if you have any other tips or advice. It's a great way to help other people achieve at least the minimums. And, have a good day. Don't forget also, before I go, we have opened up the community, so you can now join the community for only $6.99 a month Canadian, which works out to about $5 American, where you get access to extra emojis, bonus content, all that kind of bonus stuff. So if you want to support the channel a little bit heavily, a little bit more intensely, you want to be able to put back into the community itself, go ahead and click that join button and help us out a little bit more there too. But that's it. Hit the likes, hit the subscribes. Go ahead and share with your friends. But I'm out of here. Love, peace, chicken grease, and for everybody else, stay lifted.